See? And off we go on EA Sports. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield, and what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a altered punt team. It's 4th down. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. Rajante Wester deep for Baltimore. And that one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. A 1st down throw for Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down. 1st and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. Now the 1st carry for King Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore 1st down. Now an option here, left side, and he'll give it up on the pitch. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Brian Cook up in the safety spot to make the tackle. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. They hook up again, 2nd time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a 1st down. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. scrimmage. That's about all.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Well, we changed it. On 3rd down, Jackson moving to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. On throw right side is intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
On the ground, this is Justice Hill. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Lamar going to work from the pistol. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Mike Dana in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Jackson out of the pistol. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Oh, run play. This is Hill. He will not be able to get to the edge. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt. But at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you. And let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays out.
And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming down. Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Pacheco, 1st down and more. And he will go all the way. Isaiah Pacheco, touchdown Chiefs. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs move out to a 7-3 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. In the pistol, Jackson ready. Throw over the middle, brought in by Hopkins. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick 1st down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
On the move left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half and good enough for a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Jackson. Open man left side. He's got it. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore 1st down. On the ground, they'll go with Hill. Not much there, maybe a yard. Second down and 8. Now they'll run up on throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. That's hard downfield. It's Kelsey. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Moving outside the pocket. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
1st down throw, Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Pacheco.
So there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. #1, the traditional handoffs. #2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. Buckner's kick is good. And the Chiefs will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Hold on, ready?
Jackson now to throw on first down. Left side into the hands of Hopkins. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. A gain there of 27 yards.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
On play action, here's Jackson. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Play action now. Jackson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That is George Karlaftis. Gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs.
Complete. And he'll take this one in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. The extra point is good. And the Ravens will tie things up. It's now 10-10. At 10 as this one's kicked off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that second down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. On comes the Chiefs punter. He'll punt for the second time, looking to hit another good one. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jackson. Short. Complete to Likely. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Off the play fake. Jackson. And it's into the hands of Flowers. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They'll pitch it out here to Henry. He will have a Ravens first down by a couple of yards. They convert on 3rd and 3.
Give a lot of credit to the left side of this offensive line. They're the ones who are going to do all of the work here, opening up that lane for their guy to run through. And really nice patience there by the back, letting his blocks develop to make sure he can pick up that first down.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. Lamar going to work from the pistol. Now he's free at the 35. And he will score. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Ravens. Point after try, forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the Ravens go up by 7. It is now 17-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many growth.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Odafe Owe getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They need one right now. 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This one, a deep shot for Rice. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big one here in the 4th quarter. A gain of 48.
And they decide to bring pressure here on 3rd down, but he does a really nice job. Remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
This one caught at the 4. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll try to run this one in. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. On 3rd down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Surprise. To that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Ravens are going to get the ball back on the turnovers. They hold on 4th down.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd down. At the 16-yard line.
Jackson out of the pistol. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Pistol formation with Jackson. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. Deep to return, it's Nico Remigio.
Fair catch.
Fair catch will be taken here. It is right at the 40-yard line.
At their own 41-yard line.
Hey, 43, 15.
Mahomes on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never asked for help.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9.
15. Hey, dribble it.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Now quick throw taken in by Brown. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 12 yards on that hookup. And the Chiefs have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
15.
Mahomes now to throw again. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's into the end zone. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, KC. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And no return here. This is a touchdown.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. On the shotgun, here's Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up 2nd down at the 38-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here comes 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Raven first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
A first down throw for Jackson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
To the air one more time with Jackson. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 15.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. 70 seconds left to go in this game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Open man is Hopkins. Second down, 8 yards to go. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Henry. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. The crowd at Arrowhead roaring. Here's 3rd down. Throwing Jackson. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to it.
And this is a touchdown! They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. His kick is good. And the Ravens will go up by 7.
Chiefs 17.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. From the back line of the end zone, a surprise, he's bringing it out. And the decision to bring that out of 4-1. They're going to be backed up deep to start this drive. This is 1st and 10.
Yellow.
One last shot now for Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory.